Hey, so we're at the Indian teepee. The party arrived in front of an Indian teepee decorated with large skulls. A burly Indian man covered in scars sat in the middle of the tent. The floor beneath him stained dark red. Red Coyote neither smiled nor greeted them. It took the posse a few minutes to realize he was blind, despite the intense way he stared at them. Alright, so we can have him lift the curse here, which we're going to ask him about. Red Coyote cut him off, jumping to his feet and grabbing the gravedigger by the throat. He seemed outraged that they had arrived without tribute. The posse gathered that they could assuage his tribute by providing 10 ginseng roots. Alright, well, I'm out of money, so how do I get money? Alright, so we'll just go to the railroad station then, because I'm at a loss for how we're supposed to get money here. I guess trading was the way we were supposed to do it, but I really didn't pay attention to that aspect, because I thought we would have combat, and the way the game would go the way it had been going. Oh well, we'll go to the railroad station. Alright, so we've got to feed everybody. So we did not manage our food very well, but honestly, a lot of this was a kind of a learning experience for me, not having no clue what was going to be going on here. And, you know, if I help you guys out when you're trying to play through this, you know, that's good too. So what I would recommend is not spending your gold like I have so early on. Okay. Okay, the Iron Globetrotter station building was deserted, but a small hut with a mortar and pestle sign stood nearby. A notice on the wall said merchant train called Protection was due to arrive in the morning. Alright, so wait, the one thing I'm gonna look at, though, this is still going on. So even though multiple days have gone by, we haven't lost our aim bonus. I just wanted to make sure of that. Alright, so we can enter the medic's house. The shabby house was inhabited by the local medic, a dirty, sleepy man who didn't socialize much. Apparently, most people were too poor to afford healing, but he refused to work for free. So we can't really even do anything with him. So we can wait for a while. Okay, I'm not really sure what that's all about. So we just have to wait for him? Alright. Alright, as promised by the timetable, an armored merchant train called Protection waited on the track, so get on the train. Protection was a heavily armored vehicle armed with Gatling guns and a contingent of guards. It belonged to the mysterious entrepreneur known as the Protector and was used as a mobile shop for high-value transactions. Jacobson's price ran sales. Oh, I'm supposed to find him west of the railroad station, so I just completely misunderstood that. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. So, 10-gauge quadruple shotgun. Well, that sounds mighty good. We also have a golden Derringer. Okay, we can sell things from people's inventories. So, I very much want the quadruple shotgun. It gives me a 15 aim bonus, and it does have 4 shots, and it does 5 damage. That sounds a heck of a lot better than some of the weapons I have so far. We also have the golden Derringer, which has more shots, but probably is about as effective as the normal Derringer. So what I'm thinking here, we sell the deadly Derringer. Bulletproof vest. Wow! These items are amazing. So this is a Holy moly. These are good. Wow. So this is what you save your gold for, right here. But we'll take the quadruple shotgun as it is actually affordable. And the bulletproof vest, man, that's real good. We'll get a little money out of this deal. But I honestly wish we could buy more things. Let's see. So the scope custom rifle isn't really worth much. So it's not like we could make the trade here and get the double precision rifle here without paying money, which we don't have. We will get, as I said, a little bit of money out of this transaction. We could be selling also the items here that we don't need. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a profit off of those. What does he sell for? He doesn't sell anything for a discount. I really love that bulletproof vest, though. Let's see. Oswald here. That bear figure is not really worth anything. All right. Well, I like the I like this deal, so we're gonna take it. We need a little bit of gold though. Make the deal even. We'll trade. All right. So we kind of found out what the value of waiting for that train is. You get amazing items. All right, so the quadruple shotgun is a must. We have the Borgen rifle, still not great. I would like to get rid of that, but we don't really have an alternative at the moment. All right, so west of the railroad, it says. So hideout then? We'll try that. The tracks led to two ruined buildings on a hill overlooking a river. Inhuman laughter and howling emanated from the compound. Harrington scouted ahead, returning to report that the compound was inhabited by men following the orders of an insane cultist they called the Mad King. Ashmore was here, though dead or alive was anyone's guess. So we need to be here. Alright, so here's going to be our combat. I think we're ready for it. Let's just double check we have the cards all selected. Correct. Let's make sure that we have everybody equipped with items that we need. Unfortunately, we don't have another healing thing for Booker Johnson here. But as he's not a important character, I mean, it's okay for him to die. I guess it's okay in the end. And I don't think any of these items are going to be better than improving the luck, as luck kind of does serve as health, kind of. Although this improves luck and defense. So maybe we'll take one Bloodberry and lose one of the Mandrake roots. Mandrake powder restores luck over time. Alright. So I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I think improving luck is actually better than improving movement in this situation. So I am going to end up switching out these things that improve movement with things that improve luck. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's proceed to the combat. Undertaker and Harrington arrived at the Mad King's hideout. They were looking for Reverend Ashmore.
The Undertaker and the Bounty Hunter approached the abandoned sawmill. They needed to find Reverend Ashmore, hopefully more alive than dead. They would either stumble into him by chance in one of the buildings or beat the truth out of the Mad King.
Okay. So, go there. And we also have food. Alright. Food all over. Now, subdue the Mad King to learn about Ashmore's whereabouts is an option. Not required. And right now we're stealth, so... let's switch to Johnson here. And I'll have him go over here and worry about Now everyone can see this guy. So we'll have him move to here. So my goal with him, to loot the food and then open up this area. So this is just searching different areas that Ashmore could be. Or we could subdue the king and get that directly from him. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to send Harrington along with Johnson here. But I'm not going to put him in any cover. I'm just going to have him full run. At this moment, I don't think he's in danger. Now, the Undertaker here, I'm going to have come around because I'd like to get this food. How we do that, though, is probably... And one of the possible locations is here, and if there's all these men here, that's going to be tough. I think what we want to do, though, is move here. Should put us in cover. Okay, so we're in our next turn. We can go around here and get food. Alright, so we do see some more people over here. Alright, so we need to avoid her. Fortunately, I can get to the food, I think, without alerting her. What about Johnson? Where can he move? Alright. So we'll have Harrington move to here. Alright, so this guy's got sight here. So we're going to have to... Oh, wow. There's lots of eyes on this food. We'll have Johnson move in here. I'm curious if we can move past this guy. I mean, going around and behind him would work. Honestly, it looks like getting in here would require subduing this guy. We'll have to figure that one out. I'll put Johnson right here. Should I try for the food? Because I don't know if anybody's looking at it. Well, we'll find out.
The crate contained much-needed food supplies.
Okay. Yeah, see, they have people looking at these sheds, like, right at them. So the only way this is going to work is if we subdue. And we're probably going to want to do it so that we get multiple a turn. So it looks like for this situation, I'm going to want to move around here. Alright. Huh. Alright, so... This fell, it looks like. Because I remembered there being something there before. Now, from what I can see, we have to move around, so we will be seen. I'm kind of curious, though, like, how well the stealth mechanic really works. So if we move here, and then next turn go straight across behind him, will he see us? If no is the answer, then I think that's the move that we're going to try. But what about Johnson here? We want to move in a way that he's not going to be seen. And this might do it. We just go here and right-click. Let's try it. So that's an element of getting the modifiable cover mechanics going. Alright, so as I was saying, what I'm going to try and do here is move here, and then next turn I'll just go straight across behind him. As it seems, cover is not really essential to this whole sneaking mechanic. Now, one element here that I have is if I come here and I subdue the king, then I immediately know where he is, and I can just go from that. But I'm going to try and remain stealthy here, so I'm going to go to this hard cover. Alright, so we see where he's looking, and he's looking this way. So if I were to get him, I'd want to come around here and get behind him. But I'm hoping I can get to this food. I'd like to get all the food. Hey, it's free resources. So from what I can see, if I move around and I move to here, this guy should not see me. So let's try that. Yeah, that works. Perfectly. Okay. So now we have the next part. Well, it looks like, honestly, there's no way to get around here. So we might as well have Johnson go a different way. Maybe he'll be the one that subdues the king. So I'll just have him move up to here. And while he's doing that, I'll have my main character go around and try and get the food. So I'll move up to here. Okay, we see one man. I just want to see what the situation is here. So we have this guy looking that way. So this food is not really, in my opinion, possible to get. Alright, what about over here? So we have one person looking this way and one person looking that way. Again, this food is not really possible to be reached. Now this one we can reach, though. Because nobody's looking, I don't think, at it.
More food was found. A blessing indeed.
Alright, so as far as I can tell, this other food is not really something we can get. Matter of fact, isn't he looking right at me? We'll have to see if that triggers. Alright, so we'll have Johnson move to here. Or actually, we'll have him move here. Alright. Now, the problem we have here is that when we subdue the king, he's going to tell us where the guy is. But that means we have to get where he is quick. Which is problematic because I don't have anybody over here. Now, technically, Johnson could cover either of these places. Probably, I should send my character back this way. He'll be the one to subdue the king. And then my character, or the Undertaker, will go and try and free if he's over here. If he's over here, I'll send Johnson to take care of that. So that's going to be my kind of game plan. So I'll leave Harrington nearby in case I need to subdue this guy. And Johnson here is going to probably... I have to figure out the best route for him over here, so I'm going to go this way. And once we figure out what the best route is, we'll try and weave him in over here somewhere. Okay. So my character needs to come in behind here. Probably even here. That way we can subdue and maybe get through the door in the same turn. So maybe even move this to this point. Okay. Now we need Johnson here. Kind of weave his way this way. Maybe even put him here so he can see. Alright, so this lady here is the one that needs subdued, so... Okay. The only thing is, from what I remember, you can't subdue somebody that's being looked at by somebody else. So this lady here is going to stop this subdue. Like, I can even, like, try and queue it up here. Yeah. So, that doesn't work. Huh. So, most of these cases, I can't even subdue the person that's looking, except for maybe this one person. Well, let's see what our luck would be if we come over this way. Because we can't subdue that guy. That's just not going to happen. This guy, on the other hand, is possible. So, as far as I can tell, I can do that guy. So, might as well get in position to do him. Alright. I want to get Johnson a little bit better in position, though. Which is, honestly, probably here. And then get Harrington. Up to here. Maybe get a better view of what's going on over here. Alright, so we can subdue a few of the shacks here. And I'm not going to subdue yet. I'm going to end the turn because I want everybody else to have their turn to move. So, end the turn. Okay. Now we're going to subdue. So, going to be subdued for 5 turns. So we are going to confirm.
In a rush of lucidity, the Mad King revealed the Good Reverend's location.
Alright. So we know exactly where he is. So, in this situation... we're going to subdue. Now, this is only going to last for 4 turns in this situation. And hit confirm. And Johnson, I'm going to have him get the heck out of there because the guy's not there. So, let's back out. Okay. So now that we have this guy subdued, let's switch to Harrington. And got somebody looking at the door. I don't know if they will stop it or not. I would assume you can't see that, but it's hard to say. Let's just try it.
As the Reverend promised his saviors a lifetime of prayers, the Undertaker looked for a way out of there. Ashmore pointed out a boat they could use to escape downstream.
Alright, so we have to come over this way. Fortunately, our own character's blocking the way, so we're going to just kind of move close. Alright, so our character is going to run... try and come over here and subdue this lady, because she's not a problem. And then I figure with Johnson, we just run. So we've got at most 4 turns? 3 turns at this point? Okay. She's right there. Alright, so what we need to do with Harrington, have him come. We have to have him come in a way that he's not going to trigger any sight lines, so he's going to move here. And then Johnson's going to full run. Again, we're on the clock at this moment. Let's switch to the Undertaker, just to make sure. Alright, so that's as close as the Undertaker can get. And maybe tripping the sight lines, so we'll actually move to here. Okay, so move to here with the Reverend. Seriously? I don't know who saw me. Or did my turn limit end out? I might lose just because of that. I didn't realize that we would be in combat right away. Okay, my character can't take another hit. Okay, stop shooting at me. Alright. Of course she's got a reaction shot. I mean, why not, right? I honestly think I lost this mission because of that. I think somebody has to just take the reaction shot to the face. Alright. Please tell me she doesn't get another reaction shot. Alright, good. Move here. And shoot. 100%, killer. Alright, I'm hoping I can get everybody out this turn, because that would be the only way I think I win. Alright, let's see about Johnson here. Johnson needs to full move, but he can get it. He's actually going the long way around, but it still works. And now my character is going to run to here. Hopefully that's all you need to do. There we go. Whew! Stressy there a little bit. I don't really know what tripped the combat there. I don't know if it was just a scripted thing as soon as the Reverend leaves. Or maybe I tripped one of the sightlines on accident, not noticing it. But I really don't know what tripped the sightlines there. But in any case, we did it. Alright, Ghost Town was destroyed. The Undertaker had to leave and find a way to lift the curse and that doomed those around him. I think we've already read that, honestly. The boat floated with the current. They were out of danger. Reverend Ashmore thanked everyone and asked why they wanted to find him. When the Undertaker told him about his curse, the priest shook his head in embarrassment, replying that he merely had, as all men did, the power to do good. He offered to join the posse and help with the search. Alright, so we're going to take him. Reverend Ashmore inclined his head with a smile and pointed to the heap of items stocked on the boat. They were almost all his possessions, confiscated by the Mad King's followers. After rummaging through the collection, he produced a masterfully crafted rifle he called the Bone Hand. Ashmore presented it to the Undertaker, warning that it could only be handled by emissaries of death. Clearly, he believed that Undertaker was one. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We're going to have a cut here. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.